She missed the funeral of someone dear, yet the choice was never truly in your hands. What does a parent do when communication breaks down completely? Growing up, my daughter struggled with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder and depression. We did our best to support her, ensuring she had the medication and help she needed. But everything changed when she went to college. She faced a rough transition because for the first time, she was solely responsible for her life. She nearly flunked out during her first semester due to unfinished assignments, but eventually, she turned things around and did much better the next semester. My daughter is the type who doesn't change her ways until she hits rock bottom. The core issue has always been her refusal to respond to texts or calls. If you need an answer, you're often better off driving 5 hours to her college rather than waiting for a response. I've chased her down before, but it is absolutely exhausting. Currently, she's attending summer courses at her college, staying in the dorms. These classes are essential for her to graduate in 4 years, since her first semester grades didn't count toward her credits. Last week, my mother, her grandmother, passed away. I informed the entire family and made attempts to contact my daughter. I called her twice, left messages, and texted her the urgent news, only to find those messages remained unread. Knowing the closeness she shared with her grandmother, I was sure she would want to attend the viewing. I'd need to pick her up for her to make it over the weekend, but I never got a response. Even after getting her siblings to reach out, we heard nothing back. Faced with the silence, I made the tough decision not to chase her down for the funeral. I simply couldn't bring myself to drive 5 hours, locate her at the dorms, and then drive back another 5 hours. My wife and I discussed it, and she agreed, admitting she was also tired of our daughter's reluctance to check her phone. She advised focusing on my mother's viewing rather than the logistical nightmare of tracking my daughter down. Despite trying multiple times to reach out again, the weekend passed, and our daughter missed the viewing. When she finally read the messages after the fact, she called, extremely upset. We got into a significant argument. She expected me to pick her up regardless of her lack of response to my texts. This next part might hit home. One commenter summed it up perfectly. She expected you, the person who lost your own mother, to drive a 10-hour round trip because she can't be bothered to check her phone. Another person noted the reality. Your daughter is an adult. A young adult, but still an adult. And millions of adults manage having attention deficit hyperactivity disorder daily. You tried to get in contact with her for days and even had others try to reach her. If she doesn't want to miss important things, then she needs to learn to regularly check her phone. She can't just rely on someone to drive 10 hours round trip and hunt her down. And here's a final thought someone shared. You have a young adult who needs to figure out how to manage her own world. You did everything you could to notify her, and she chose to ignore it.
You are not in the wrong.
You could have possibly notified the college, but that's not their job. In the end, you wonder if there's anything more you could have done, but perhaps it's time she learns the consequences of missing out because of neglect. If stories like this keep you wondering what you would do, the subscribe button is just a click away. And if you're still curious for more, I just covered a story where someone was abandoned by their dying husband and had to confront manipulations. The details are online.